Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Let's give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rikar the ones to the apostles, great millstones. I take all you Akims and Aquas out there that's making your body live a sacrifice and, doing what you're supposed to be doing. This Yahweh Kanan, children of the light. And this is the year, damn, I'm finna fuck Elder Todd year up. This is the year of sellouts, proselytes, and something else. I was gonna say what I was gonna say, but no, I ain't gonna be playing. But yeah, let's get it. Stay on course. Let me start with this one because we is not ignorant of Satan devices. He be trying, boy. He hoping we ain't communicate. He live off of fear and divide and conquer. That's how the white man live. So that's why you gotta stop that shit. This my book fucked up. I gotta get quicker in my book. It's tearing up though. That's a good thing. This 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And see, Esau, the Edomites, the white man, is Satan. And he ain't gonna let you know. So right off top, Kenosha County Sheriff changed courses, enter agreement with ICE. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Yeah, get that article. And you're gonna need that. The ICE 287G. Look that up right here on the overview. Right there. You gotta look that up. We're gonna go into that, but let's do this article. I'm gonna let y'all hear it because Esau's quick to.
La reina de la casa está lista para su nuevo trono. Y cuando es go time, es go time.
Por
suerte, Walmart entrega tan rápido como
una
hora.
¿Ya llegó todo? ¿Quién diría?
Now
Look who
you
it
just
happened
need
to be.
patience. Good luck.
The Northern Kingdom. I don't believe in coincidences. Come on, dog. This shit is trash.
Leading us off tonight at 6, Kenosha County Sheriff reversing course on working with ICE.
The sheriff announcing an agreement with Immigration and Customs Enforcement just 4 months after rejecting the idea initially. 12 News' Kendall Keys spoke with the sheriff about his change in direction.
The whole point of this is to make sure that we don't release violent offenders back into our community.
Kenosha County Sheriff David Zerner standing firm behind his decision to enter into a controversial program known as 287G with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE.
Because I swore an oath to this county, and I have a family here, and if you had a
you're
family
stroking
here, you'd
fear.
want to know that a known felon, a known criminal, isn't released into the wind when they're wanted by immigration.
The partnership, a change in course.
See, now you're a criminal. And those same buzzwords that they finna be using for the Southern Kingdom, which is us blacks.
In September 2025, Zerner issued a statement about 287G, saying...
Oh, yeah, let me explain something to you, too. The location. I just got done talking to Kara, and we got this airport here in Kenosha where they can actually come fly everybody in, all their equipment. Plus, it's a lot of Northern Kingdom in Racine and going towards Milwaukee and going towards Illinois, which is Zion, Waukegan, Winter Harbor. Whether you're going north or south, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, east or west. And Kenosha's sitting in the middle. So they know exactly what they're doing. And Kenosha was also given I think $50 million for the opportunity zones that Trump actually enacted on his last administration. I was going to get it. But it's called opportunity zone. If there was fire, riots, insurrections, or any of those, or a national disaster, they had something called opportunity zones that Trump actually gave out. So when they had the riots and they sent all of the agents there, and we all know about it, documented and did it, they was able to get that money. Plus, they was given another $50 million, and the president came here personally and shook hands, met with the sheriff and everything. And how do I know this? Because I happen to have a lady friend of mine who actually been working in Kenosha PD for 15 years. Yeah. Being a dispatcher. And she told me face to face what happened. How the presidents, the generals came in, they met with the police chiefs, they went into their meetings and did all those things. So yeah. So that's just a little backdrop story. Now let's finish letting Esau lie.
And then they were not participating, and that he wanted to, quote, ensure that our participation would ultimately be in the best interest of the taxpayers of Kenosha County.
This is not the contract I saw originally. And the contract that I signed entails indemnification from the federal government and also the training expense, but that's secondary. The indemnification is a big one for me.
Back in September, you had said that you weren't confident that this was in the best interest of taxpayers. Do you feel now that this is in the best interest?
100%.
According to ICE, there are 3 287G models. Kenosha is joining the jail enforcement model, which gives trained law enforcement the authority to execute some functions of an immigration officer, including identifying and processing non-citizens, but only once people are already booked into the county's jail. Taking over a function Zerner says ICE agents are already doing. Sheriff Zerner says of the jail's total inmate population of 742 inmates, 24 of them are currently on ICE detainers, along
24 out of 700. So what the fuck is ICE doing there enforcing any immigration, anything, when y'all clearly don't have an immigration problem? Out of 700 some prisoners, only 24. But I gave y'all the logistics on why they picked Kenosha and why Kenosha is used as a staging ground. So let's get this Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. Woe means destruction, and that's what these Edomites do. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. They make these legislative laws. And they covet field and take them by violence. And you see they took our brother Maduro. He's still an Israelite. And they cover field and take them by violence and houses. And that's what they're doing to the northern and southern kingdom. We'll be having that happen here in America. Jake, you next. Tribe of Judah. And take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And that's what they're doing. They're oppressing us and our heritage. That's why we don't know we the Israelites from the jump. It say, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, against the family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your neck, neither shall you go halting, for this time is evil. See that? And what it mean by the time is evil, meaning bad times for you Israelites. Y'all shall sicken these Edomites on y'all ass. And he using ICE to do it. So that's 1, 2, let's get that 3, Isaiah 10 and 1. They know what they doing. But we know what, that's why we blowing the whistle. This Isaiah, because we here to, see, we the watchmen. So we have to be on the gate and we watching. So that's why I'm watching. And as I see them make these laws, I'm like, oh, hell no. This Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, and their right grievous which they have prescribed. It said to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people. See that? They after the Israelites again. That widows may be their prey. That's why the man already been out the house. And that they may rob the fatherlessness. And us Israelite men, we don't know Yahweh's our power. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? Because Russia gonna shoot them missiles. To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. How far was I taking that? Yeah, let's go to 4. No, I can't see either. Desolation which shall come from afar. To whom will you flee for help? And where will you leave your glory? Boom. Yeah, that's what I need. Because America think they got glory. Ain't finna last long. So, let's get that Ecclesiastes 10. Because we supposed to know, and y'all still around here voting. When no, you don't supposed to be doing none of that. This Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust our enemy, for like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness. And how do you know they're your enemy? Right here, Deuteronomy 28:68. Because if they was our friends, associate, brothers, co-workers, and all that, it'll say this. Deuteronomy 28. I don't know what's taking me so long for these chapters. 28:68. It said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, meaning to redeem. Because, we definitely was bought and sold. Used as sex slaves, work horses, all that. It was called chattel slavery. But anyways, Ecclesiastes 12:10. Never trust our enemy, for like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness. So you're never supposed to trust these Edomites. Though he humble himself and go crouching, hey, I'm Biden. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. Oh, I can be like Clint, play the saxophone. Oh, I smoked a little weed. Get the fuck out of here. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiping a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Bro, that's why, that's like even my 12-year-old, right? I tell my 12-year-old Josiah, when do you know white people is lying? He like, I don't know. Whenever they talking, motherfucker. Yeah, I say it just like that too. I say motherfucker everything. Because we ain't raising no soft people. We ain't doing that. Wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Bro, you better listen. This is only for your benefit. It say, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast? That's why the little girl got killed by that white boy here in Milwaukee. Yeah, I'm upset. Yeah, she up there crying in heaven, but she, I'm supposed to be dealing with them. It said, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweet with his lips, but in his heart he imagine how to throw thee into a pit. And that's what they doing. They got all y'all to vote either Democrat, Republican, just for them to do what? Throw y'all in the pit. Because you notice the Democrats ain't got nothing to say about nothing. Nothing. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come unto thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, see that? Oh, vote for me. I'm here to help. Oh, I'm here to help the economy. I'm a businessman. Man? Yeah, business for the elites. Yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Right. When they go behind closed doors, they be saying to themselves, stupid ass people, they fucking believe this shit. They some fucking retards. I know they do. See that? So you Israelites, y'all gotta get away from that man. This Jeremiah 50 and 33. Because this who they after. It's Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. See that? That's why Northern and Southern Kingdom in the same neighborhood. That's why they just killed the black dude. Let me keep y'all, remember I told you we the watchmen. So we gonna be up on everything that's happening. Play by play. We ain't playing with these crackers. So they got something else called FFI, Freedom for Immigrants. So they got another paid opposition organization, just like Black Lives Matter when they did us. So they got one for the Northern Kingdom. And what do it say? It say January 8th, 2026. FFI mourn those killed in latest string of deadly air. Oh, why my phone like that? You know what it is? Let's do that. There you go. Motherfucker was too bright. I'm learning how to use this motherfucker. Yeah, so FFI, Freedom for Immigrants. So watch out. They'll keep you track on what's going on and who doing it. Because ain't nothing but paid opposition. But we're going to use their information. So it's a Los Angeles. Say following the death. And see, y'all don't, man, I'm going to let y'all read this motherfucker y'all say. Well, it seemed like it did it again. Yeah, y'all see it. They killed the black dude. Pause it, because my hand gets tired. But it say, following the death of Keith Porter, a black man who was killed in Los Angeles on New Year's Eve by an off-duty immigration and custom enforcement agent. See that? Then they say, and Rena Nicole Good, a legal observer. Look at the word verbiage. A legal observer who was killed yesterday in Minneapolis in broad daylight by an ICE agent caught on camera. So as you can see, Esau is here to kill y'all. And we told y'all that. Where we at? Told y'all. 5. Let me finish this. This Jeremiah 50 and 33, thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer is strong, talking about Yahushua. The Lord of hosts is his name, the Lord of armies. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land, and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. That's you Americans. So Yahushua come in to fuck y'all up. Y'all thinking it's just out of sight, out of mind. Nope. This Isaiah 11 and 13. This Isaiah 11 and 13. Isaiah 11 and 13. I'm going to start at 10. It say, and in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And right, we the Gentiles. They talking about the Gentiles, other nations. No, we Gentiles. We call ourselves African American, Latin American, all this retarded ass shit. It said, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again a second time to recover the raiment of his people. See that? Everybody ain't making it. A raiment. But from where though? Let's see where he gonna get them from. Which shall be left from Assyria, because we've been scattered all over the world. So you got some Israelites that's in Assyria. Today, what is Syria called? Iran. And left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, all in the east, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea, all over the world. And he shall set up an ensign for the nation. And that's these epistles going out, them 12 tribes sign. And shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversary of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. but they shall fly upon the shoulder of the Philistines towards the west. Now, what is that saying? That you blacks, Native Americans, you know, all these reasons why y'all don't mess with each other, y'all don't like each other, and so forth. Y'all wish y'all having these Edomites push y'all together, because y'all all got one common enemy. That's why you see that Jake got killed in this article, which is FFI. They ain't gonna tell us about that though. And oh yeah, you ain't gonna. And you notice you don't hear no black, because blacks got different podcasters and shit like that, right? I'm gonna show you how this world of the Matrix really work, right? You got all these different podcasters, right? You got all these different black shows and black magazines and black television and black excellences, right? Why the fuck ain't nobody said nothing about ICE killing the black dude? I'll wait. You don't hear nothing from no celebrity. You don't hear nothing from none of these YouTuber, these podcasters. What's Shannon Sharp them at now? What Cat Williams them at now? See, because when Cat Williams got on there and he talked about all them comedians, that shit spread all over the black world in less than 2 days. Now you got this shit with Corey Holcomb and fucking another. Corey Holcomb is nothing but an agent, and motherfucking Antonio's nothing but a new upstart agent. Y'all know all about that, but you don't know nothing about this black man. And let's get his name right, Keith Porter. Yeah, how y'all know nothing about that? But y'all gonna keep telling me this white woman got shot. That's like I told everybody. They coming to get all y'all stupid ass. They coming to get everybody. But this is what we gonna do. Let me show you what we gonna do. Since we know they coming to get everybody, right? This is what we gonna do. Yeah, this is my last scripture too. Isaiah, everything in Isaiah. Let's go one more chapter over. Isaiah 10 and 20. That's why I started reading your Bible. The answer's right here. Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the raiment of Israel, not all of us, so stop looking at everybody. You know what I'm saying? I got brothers and sisters and shit too. They ain't looking for Yahweh Shah. And it shall come to pass in that day that the raiment of Israel and such as are escaped. See that? You got to escape from these Edomites, man, and they thought pattern. Of the house of Jacob, see that? Any of you 12 tribes, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. Man, I'm not depending on these Edomites. That's why I ain't talking about what the government gonna do and how they gonna save us. Man, fuck them. Shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. See that? The truth. I don't want to hear nothing how you feel, what you thought. I don't want to hear no morals and dogma, what somebody passed down to you that you haven't even investigated, researched, or can interpret yourself. I don't want to hear none of that. Because we going to stand in what? The Holy One of Israel in truth. The raiment shall return, even the raiment of Jacob, unto the mighty God. For though thou people Israel be as the sand of the sea, the scripture's telling you, I know it's a whole bunch of y'all, but only some of y'all coming back. Matter of fact, to be exact, 1/3 gonna come back, 2/3 gonna be left. So for though thou people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a raiment of them shall return. The consumption decrease shall overflow with righteousness. For the Lord God of hosts shall make a consumption, even determination in the midst of all the lands. So Yahweh Shai is letting you know, come back and watch Esau the devil, and he coming upon you having great wrath. And let me show you that why he moving so fast. It's it move warp speed on y'all. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath a short time. Esau know his time up, and with that, shalom.